Welcome to Grumpy John's Garage. Today what I'm going to do, I've got my blackout light frame and I've got to drill the holes because I forgot to do it before I painted it. Although I reminded myself while it was in primer, don't know how many times. So I'm going to drill the holes. I've got my plan here. This is from my website. I'm sure it's called henryford.com or something like that. I'll put a link in the description, and it's all to do with Ford. It's all got Ford. See their special little mark there and stuff like that. It's got the measurements for the holes for the blackout light. So I'm going to measure them out. They're slightly different. The measurements here are 2.75, so that'll be 2¼ inches. But the one I've got here is 3¼ inch. So maybe there's a difference between Ford and MB, but mine's is MB. But the main one is this hole here. That's the main one I'm going to work off. If I get that lined up in the right hole, these will be right. Got my ruler. I've got my tape measure. On the plans here it says 26.83 and mine is just 27, but that doesn't matter. The main bit, it goes from 9.95, so we'll just say 10 inches from the front. I'm just using a wee pencil here. So if we do 10 inches to there, that is actually where the little Ford stamp would be, just in the middle of there, but it tells you the distance of the hole. So the hole from that line there into here is 4.96. So just say 5, say there. Right. Use a straight edge. And that there is in line with the first hole, although that's not where the hole goes. You've got to measure forward as well. So measuring from there forward is 5.56, so say 5.5. It's not, it's like that. It goes backwards. Right. So that's the front holes, that's the back hole. So this measurement, I could work that out. So if it's 5.56 from that to the middle of them holes, but from them holes to that is 2.75, which I've got 3. Oh yeah, it's 3. It's 2.75 that way. Right. So I've measured that there, that's 5 inches from the edge to there with a straight edge. That gives me, if I had a Ford, there'd be a Ford stamp there. Then I've got to measure from that forward to give me 5.56 inches. Take away, because that 5.56 inches would give me to this line here, to that. Then it'd be 3 inches from there to there. So take away 3 inches of 5.56, give me 2.5. So if I go forward 2.5, there, can't, and I double check there, 5, can't do it, 5, yep. So that is the first hole. So that will go on there. like that. And if I measure, if I put a mark in the middle of that, in fact, what I could do is take it from that point there and we'll go 5.5. So we'll make sure that that's the straight edge. Is it 5.5? 5? Yep. 5. So that is now the middle of that and that. And we got that there at 3.75. Was half a 3.575? 1.5. Great. Yeah, so that'll be a 1.5. 3 3/4. So 1.5, then a quarter, and then an eighth. 1 7/8 out, and 1 7/8 out. Did I line it up? Even that's different. Three, 5.5. That's why. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 16s. 2 9 16s. Right. Bit of a difference here. On the plans for the Ford, it's from the first hole to the middle of this holes is 3. But on this, it's 2 9 16s. Then from there to there is 2.75 on basically 2 3/4. But on this, it's 3 3/4. So there's slightly a difference. But if I get the hole, if I make that hole the rear hole, then all I do is remeasure. So 2 9 16ths. That's the hole. Then we were 2 7/8, 1 7/8 there. That's the middle. 1 7/8 there. Let's double check this is straight. Right. Let's see if it lines up. Perfect. You can see in the wee hole there. Dead on. Dead on there. Dead on. Perfect. So I am happy that's where that is. Now, there is another hole. There's actually two holes. There's a hole further back for the power cable. And it's on the same alignment as the rear middle hole. So we go from the original line that where the Ford badge would be stamped into the panel, and it is 3.95. So we'll go back 3.95 on the same line, mark that, and there we'll have the hole marked for the power. There is another one, which is, the other, cup of tea, drink the tea. Oh, jeez. The rain just started there a minute ago, and oh, it's getting heavy. So the other hole is for the power cable clamp, and it is from the same alignment as where the badge would be. We will go up, because it's closer to this edge, the inner edge. We will mark it, and it is up from that line, 0.62. 0.62. 0.6, we'll just say. So we're up 5/8, 0.6. We are back the way, 0.93. So just under an inch from that mark. 0.93. About there. Right. I'll show you there. That's the inside. That's the curve. So this back one here is that one. Then you've got the wee one here, which is for the clamp. That's there. Then you've got the three, which I've taken. As you can see, it's got the wee Ford script. That's where that would be, just there. Then you've got this one here, and forget them ones, because they don't match up. That's for the Ford, that's where the Ford would be drilled. Just there, that's where the Ford. This one's here for my MB. Or this reproduction. So this one here, I'm sure there's a cross brace. No, it's further back. Further back. Oh, aye. Yeah, the cross. I thought the cross brace was there, but it's not. It's further back here, just in line with that there. Because what you do is you put your cable up through there and up through that, so you don't just drill right through the hat channel. You just drill through the one panel, top panel. Right, I'm happy with that. Let's sit it on. There's my wee straight. That looks straight enough for what the panel is made. It's not exactly straight cut, but never mind. I'm just a bit picky. Right, that's dead on. We'll just put that there, we can see it. Nice and straight. Let's do a wee bit of drilling. First one we're going to do is a wee pilot hole. Ooh. I would centre punch it, but I've lost it. No, I don't. Forgot I had this one. I just got them about 2 months ago. Nice sharp. I'll put you over there now while I batter this. Come here. Holes come out nice. I'm just going to leave this one here until I get a cable. I'll drill it out again. I'll touch these bolts up. I haven't got the proper bolts for it. All I'm going to do is put it on with a couple of up-to-date bolts. There we go. That's it just sitting on. It's not tight or anything. Just sitting on just to see what it looks like. That's it. The hole's now drilled. I'll tidy them up with a wee bit of fresh paint just to seal it. Now I'll re-drill this one once I get a cable, which I have. I have got the cable. It's in my wiring loom kit. Other than that, that's about all I can do with this. I'm not going to bolt it in because I haven't got the right bolts. And I'll do that once I've got the wing on. There's the clamp there. That's what it'll look like. There's the new. That'll go on there like that. I don't have a front bit. I can't seem to find that on any of the British vendors. They sell the headlamp bowl, they sell the mount, they sell the rim, but the ring, but they don't sell the front bit. And they sell the cable, which is weird, but that's fine. I'll find it. Again, that's the one I used, plans. You don't have to pay to use it, it's free. And with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.